One thing we're happy with is finding a way to get a big sweep against a good team. 3 points tonight. Wasn't our prettiest game, wasn't our best game. I thought Levi was outstanding tonight. Really got to look at the video to break this one down. Not sure why we weren't at our best tonight, but I'm also proud of our guys because, you know, we've been talking about to win against good teams, you got to play 60 minutes. So 20 minutes wasn't our best. 40 minutes wasn't our best. We had to go out, we had to make a play, we had to lock it down. Goaltender needed to be good, find a way to get 3 points, and it's not easy in this league to get a sweep, and I'm happy for the guys. Yeah, I don't want to go back too much into when we were struggling because we're really trying to turn that corner. But we were a fragile team. We were also banged up on the blue line. There's no excuses there, but we were missing some key older guys, and they're back and they're playing well for us right now, and it gives us a huge boost back there. We really like our decor. Now I feel like, you win a couple big games and, the group starts feeling a little bit more confident. We started to stress some things that we needed to do better. And the guys have really, they've really bought into that as a group. And, now we're just going one game at a time. We got some time now to really sit down, dissect this video, figure out how we can get better before we play again in 10 days. Yeah, discipline's a huge part of our success. We have to be. Last night we took too many penalties, and you can't take penalties. It takes you out of your rhythm. Certain guys have to kill all the time, and some of your better offensive guys aren't on the kill, so they're sitting on the bench. So tonight that was an emphasis, just being more disciplined, playing 5-on-5 hockey. Yeah, again, you know what, Mike? I really do want to watch the video because it's hard to say. I felt like we were, for whatever reason, I don't know if we didn't have legs tonight, but I just thought we were a step slow tonight. I thought we held the middle down pretty well, but I didn't think we killed plays quick enough tonight. So there was more zone time. I thought we got caught out there defending tired a lot. I felt like we were just getting into more of a contained type of D-zone. And when that happens, yeah, I give the guys credit because at that point you got to sell out, you got to get sticks, you got to make sure. We talk about it all the time. Levi's going to stop the shots that he sees, and we got to make sure that pucks aren't going side to side, and we're taking away second chances. You look at the goal we gave up last night; it was side to side, right? So, I did think we did a pretty good job of that. We did eat some pucks, but I didn't think we defended fast enough tonight.
You sort of got a familiar feeling to it. We were talking to those guys before you came in just last time. It was Daniel, but just coming down the stretch of 0-0 with Aidan. Come through for you guys?
Yeah, until you just brought that up, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess. Not surprised, with Dunzo. He scores big goals. He's done it his whole career for us. That was a huge one tonight. We needed to find a way at home. We haven't played at home in a long time. We needed to get a win on home ice. And again, you need to grease some games out, right? They're not always going to be perfect. And we weren't able to do that a few times when we were struggling, where we actually probably played pretty well and just didn't find ways to win. Where tonight we didn't play our best, but we found a way. And sometimes your best players, they got to make a play. And Dunzo, it was a great play by Walshy, but Dunzo just hammered that puck like he can, and we needed him to do that tonight.
You mentioned being at home first time in God knows how many days. How does it feel being back home?
Yeah, it was great seeing the doghouse. They were awesome tonight. we haven't been here in so long. It felt good to be back home. I know our guys were excited. I don't know if maybe, last night we put such an emphasis on playing in a smaller ice rink and how it was really going to be a battle. You had to contest for every inch of the ice last night, and I'm not sure if coming back home tonight, maybe we thought we were going to have a little more time and space, and I give Merrimack a lot of credit because they closed quickly tonight. They played a fast game without the puck, and that's something that we didn't do as well tonight. So we got to make sure that we don't change our mindset because we're playing at home. So hopefully that's a lesson learned that we got to be better next time we play here against BC. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy for Liam just because he's been playing. I think he's got points now in his last 5 games, 4 or 5 games straight now. So we need him to be good. He came in here as a veteran for us that we needed him to be a presence in the locker room and be a hard kid to play against, but also be able to make big plays too. And tonight he did. He found a way with it. I don't care who it's against. The Fenway goal was a huge goal that he scored. Tonight he made a great play to Dunzo. But he's a really well-liked guy in that locker room, and I'm happy for him. He's playing better.
Yeah, I have some familiarity playing with him. We played juniors together, so I've always loved playing with him. He's a really great player, and for him, he struggled so far. He got hurt and kind of has been finding his way a little bit. So for him to have such a big weekend and get to sweep over his old team, it's really big for him, and he's been really important for us. All the guys in the room love him, and now he's starting to produce for us offensively, and it's helping us a lot.
After your last game here at Mac, is it kind of a struggle trying to get back into the calm now, 4 straight wins? How does it feel? What's it like on the ice? Feeling a little bit more
Yeah, it's a lot more fun, that's for sure. We weren't hiding from anything from the first half. I think the coaches, as players, we all knew we had to be better. We all knew it's not up to our standards, and I think since Christmas break, we just kind of started building, and we just kind of know we have the type of team that when we start to get going, we can start to play the right way and kind of figure things out that it's going to go in our favor. And the last 4 games it has been, so now we just got to keep going.
The 37 shots, 37 saves. You've been phenomenal in net as of late. What is that like, especially facing an offense as strong as Merrimack has been on 5-on-5? Walk us through your thought process as you're in net and putting up all these shots on you.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels good. Feels good to win. It was a great team effort the whole weekend. I feel like we just shut it down. We gave up some shots, but they weren't anything that I couldn't handle. It was Merrimack's a team that likes to throw pucks to the net, so we kind of knew that. And the guys did a great job of letting me see the puck and taking away the second option. So, they played perfectly in that way. So goals against Colin was perfect as well.
Is there anything that you point to or as to why it's clicking these last 4 games?
No, to be honest, and I don't think there was anything that we could have pointed to when it wasn't clicking. There wasn't just one thing. I think it's just a combination of things. I think it's just a combination of us kind of taking a step back, realizing at the halfway point of the year that all of our goals that we want to, proceed with are in front of us, and just to get better every day. And I think that's the biggest thing. We've started to get better every day in practice and build from weekend to weekend, and kind of we're seeing the results. But in terms of one thing, no. I think if there was, you'd be a pretty smart man. I don't know.
Coach mentioned last night that maybe Fenway was kind of a spark for you guys and just playing on that stage. If you guys kind of seen it the same way, that's going to help you guys build like you're talking.
Yeah, it definitely helped.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, that game was a fun game. Me personally, that was a once in a lifetime experience. So I can't imagine the guys from Mass playing in Fenway. Must have been really cool just growing up here. So, I felt like I was in a video game, just playing like NHL growing up. And so for me, I was just like a kid out there, and I feel like all the rest of the boys were just playing hockey. Our mitts were just loose on the stick, and we just played. And I think getting back into like that like childish headspace a little, just having fun playing hockey, helped a lot and got us back on track.
Going to next week, how much things to see, and anything in particular you're going to work on practice next week?
Well, we have some time, which is nice. got some guys in the back end that are playing pretty banged up right now, so get those guys healthy, get some rest. And then it's Hockey East points, it's BC. Anytime you play, someone, within these 4 schools that we always play against, it's a really big, important game. And we're kind of backs up against the wall right now. Every game from here on out to playoff games, so we're really excited.
Good to be home.
Very good.
Amazing.
Missed the
Yeah.
doghouse, missed the
Yeah.
fans, missed everything about it. It's really good to be home.
You guys flawless on the penalty kill this weekend, over 8 on the other side. Anything specific that you guys really wanted to work on for the kill to make sure that they kept shutting it down?
I don't kill penalties, so
Yeah, I mean,
I pay attention, but I don't
not specifically. I know in practice this week, we had a little bit more fun on the kill. We called ourselves the cleanup crew, and we just come and clean up. So going into this game, just like us, like the unit, we just like, let's go cleanup crew, and let's go clean up the mess. And we kind of embraced it a little, and it was fun. It was fun killing penalties, and we just had a good time doing it.